Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We continue our coverage live and exclusive. The Ateneo de Manila Blue Eagles will move on to the finals against the De La Salle Green Archers. Nico Ramos here with Marco Benitez. Marco, before this game even started, just on a wild hunch, we said this was going to be an instant classic, and indeed that's what we got.
Well, definitely, FEU was a team that finished, although they finished 7 of 7 from the elimination round, really took Ateneo to the hill, played really well, especially that first game of the Final Four, but almost had the chance to escape with a win here. But talking to Coach Sandy, Matt, Isaac, and Mike, and first of all, congratulations, Coach Sandy and the rest of the boys. Coming off of adversity, back-to-back losses, Coach, tell us what was the mindset that you had in the locker room prior to the start of the game.
Thank you, Marco. Well, before the start of the game, we knew that we were up against a strong team, and credit to FEU. They played really well. Their coaching staff had a great game plan, and their players really stepped up. So we had no. We weren't thinking that this was a 7-7 team. We were ready to play a close game, and that's what happened. Of course, credit to our players who, never gave up and stayed focused and stuck to the game plan. There were ups and downs, but what a great game, and we're happy that our players experienced that, and you could see their growth in the game, and we're happy that they got to experience that.
Coach, if you will talk us to that last play in regulation, down by 3 points, 75-72, Coach Tab Baldwin, and you were calling that time of play. Talk us through that play, if you will.
Well, Coach Tab made a great play, and we needed a 3-point shot. Not a 3-point shot, a quick basket. But one of the options of that play was for George, for Isaac, to shoot that 3. And actually, before the start of the huddle, before Coach Tab threw anything, he already told Isaac, "We're gonna make this 3," and that's what happened.
Mike, I wanted to talk to you. Obviously, this is a very big victory for you guys. The mission, though, is not complete. You guys entered this season wanting a championship, wanting retribution against De La Salle in the finals, and fresh off a defeat from them. How do you make sure, as a leader of this team, that you're able to gather from such an emotional win and stay focused for the finals that is a few days away?
Well, first of all, I would like to say I would like to give credit to FEU for a job well done this season. Kahit nag-7-7 sila at the end of the elimination round, they took us to battle, and luckily we just wanted it more this game, and buti na lang na siya ng tira ni George at the end of regulation. But when it comes to facing La Salle in the finals, siguro lumalabas na rin yung character ng team namin. Losing two straight games and then having a do-or-die game. Siguro nag-mature na rin kami, and the most important game, as like what Coach Tab states all the time in Coach Sandy, is the next game. So, well, important yung game 1 on Saturday because it's just the next game. It's an Ateneo La Salle game, but we'll treat it as a normal game kasi wala nag 2 games na kami against them. We won the other one, and then we lost the next one. Siguro as the leader of the team together with Vince, we'll just enjoy every moment of it kasi wala nandiyan na yung opportunity na mag-champion kayo. We'll enjoy every moment of it and stay in the moment.
This one I want to ask to Matt. Matt, in that overtime period, you had 5 points. Twice they did that switch on you with Arvin Tolentino picking you up. What was going through your mind? Ano yung naisip mo? Nakita mo you had a mismatch against Arvin. You had a 2-point shot, and then you had a 3-point shot. What was going through your mind in that sequence?
If you look at the game, Jasper Parker drove in the lane, and it's my fault. So, sinasabi ko na sarili ko, hindi ito mangyayari. Hindi ako papayag na ganito mangyayari sa season. Because we've been through much, we worked really hard, tapos di pwede kami matalo dito. So, I just had the chance to isolate Arvin, and I just did what I practiced. And luckily it went in, and I really want to thank Coach Sandy for always giving me the confidence. Even though I'm down a while ago in the game, he just keeps on saying like, kaya mo pa yan, hindi pwede tayo matalo, ikaw pa, kaya mo yan, may tiwala ko sa'yo. So really, yung confidence ko lalong tumaas dahil kay Coach Sandy. And luckily, my shot just went in.
Isaac, speaking of shots, we thought your three in the fourth period to force overtime was going to be the shot of the game, was going to be the shot of this classic game that people talked about. It seems like this game is now going to be called that game where Isaac Go sealed the game from the ground. Talk to us about, I guess, you know, receiving that ball in the fourth quarter to shoot that three ko ano yung iniisip mo. And then, I guess, similarly, ano yung iniisip mo when you pick that ball up from the ground in overtime?
First, you have to give credit to FEU. They were 7-17, but they played better than the record. They showed their heart, and you have to give credit to the coaching staff to prepare for us. For the three, I just have to thank Coach Tab because him showing belief in me through the season. My three wasn't consistent. I missed the shot in Lasal. That he still believed in me, and that he had more confidence in me than myself. That after the game, all I had to say was thank you to him because if it wasn't for his belief in me, maybe I wouldn't have gone in, or maybe something else would have happened. But his belief in me and my teammates and my coaching staff helped me make that shot. And for the last shot on the floor, probably when I got the ball, I just thought put it up because rather than on the ground, the ball might get loose. Put up a shot. What's the worst that can happen? I trust my teammates that if I did miss that shot, they were going to get the offensive rebound no matter what. And rather than they force a violation or there's a foul that the game stops. And we were up, so we had to get the time running.
If I may add, like to commend our boys with their focus. You know, that seemed like a lost game, but we told them it's not yet over, and they really stayed focused. And I think that was the key. Isaac's shot, George's shot, sitting down, didn't appear to be a lucky shot. You could see once he caught that, you could see his focus. You can say it's lucky, but from our vantage point, you could see that he was focused on what he was going to do. And focus really helped us, you know, emotions of this game, you know, highs and lows, but our focus really, you know, helped us with this win. So we've got to commend our boys for never losing focus.
And I know, Coach, just the last question, alam ko hindi niyo ba iniisip to, but you have a couple of days only to prepare for Game 1 of the finals. You're going to meet LaSalle once again. What is the first thing that comes to mind when you're going to prepare for LaSalle?
Mbala. That's the first name. You know, we gotta find a way to stay out of foul trouble against Mbala. But at the same time, you know, we're saying that LaSalle's not an one-man team. They're a good team. They're a good team. There's a reason why they're in the finals, why they're waiting in the finals. They're the defending champs. So we have no illusion that it's going to be an easy game for us. We have to, you know, dig deep and really, you know, play in spite of, you know, this game that we're tired. It went to overtime. You know, fatigue's not a factor right now. We're gonna find a way to overcome that, and we're gonna, you know, rest. We can't enjoy this game too much because we have to focus on the next game. So we're gonna prepare well for the next game.
Coach Sandy, Nieto boys, Isaac Go, congratulations. Thanks a lot for your time. We'll let you guys go get some rest and talk to our friends from the media over there. So once again, the Ateneo de Manila Blue Eagles. In case you missed what has been the game of the year, they booked a classic.
Hello. Coach, was like yung mga previous na FEU Ateneo, it's another classic in this time. Nanalo na naman kayo ulit. What can you say?
Well, if you look at the history, you know, there have been times that we've won against FEU, but there have been times that FEU won against us. There was a time even that we were number 1 and FEU was number 4 and they defeated us. You know, we were twice to beat and we were beaten twice. You know, it says something about our boys, but also about FEU's boys, you know, and their coaching staff. That's why, you know, we're congratulating them for a good game, and you know, they really played their hearts out, and you know, they deserve a big pat on the back.
Okay, guys, question.
Coach, and sorry for the players then. You're virtually in the same situation that you were last year, which
Yes.
is coming off an overtime game against FEU and then having to face Lasal. Can you discuss what's different with your mindset now than it was from the previous year?
Well, I guess I would like to think that we've grown. We've matured a lot from last year. But at the same time, this is a very good opportunity for us. Like you said, history repeating itself. We have a chance to write our own history. Because if we're just gonna look at last year, then Lasal's gonna win it. But we have a chance to write our own history, and it's not gonna be easy. We know that. So it's a very good test of character for boys, another opportunity for them to grow. And we're thankful for this opportunity. Just to have a chance to compete or a chance to win the championship is a very big blessing. So, even though we're up against a very strong team, we'd like to think of it as a blessing, and we're gonna hopefully, like I said, write our own history, and hopefully we've learned enough lessons from the past that we, will be able to translate it into action. Of course, that remains to be seen.
Matt, question to Matt. Could you talk about your matchup ni JR Parker? Talagang you were back and forth against each other. So could you talk about it?
Jasper Parker is really a guy that really loves the competition. He really accepted the challenge, and I also accepted the challenge. You see, our last game, we were talking to each other because we don't want to lose. He's a really tough player. He's a fast and shifty player, and I get given credit for really not giving up on their team.
Initially, medyo nahirapan rin sa kanya yung fourth quarter. So, gano'n ka-frustrating yung una. Then, gusto yung mindset mo ng overtime na gusto mong bumawi?
Grabe yung si Jasper because he already 80 fouls, already had 4 fouls in overtime. And then if you see Coach Tapp switch Gian Mamuyak to Jasper because Jasper really wanted to attack me and get me out of the game. But I stayed focused and I just played smart, not giving my fifth foul.
Yeah, if I may add, I think we also talked to the point guards as a committee, and we said that, if you notice, medyo na-cramps na si Jasper Park in the end, because that's part of our game plan. By committee, we said that whoever comes in, make sure pressures Parker, the point guard. So it's Jolo and Tyler did their jobs well also.
How were you able to cope with missing that shot against Lasal, and paano yung process ng recovery mo and coming up big in this game?
First, I guess you have to, at the end of the day, you still have to thank God, because even though I missed that shot, basketball is just a game. Win or lose, we still get to go home. We still live our lives, and we don't die or anything bad if we lose the game. And then also with the help of my friends, family, teammates, coaching staff, everyone just gave me support. Because I don't think I'll be able to cope with it. Because they kept encouraging me, giving me words that, okay lang yan, we'll get it back. But we still trust you to take that shot any day. And that carried over to the day when Coach Tab believed in me to make that shot.
Exactly that yung pagbalik ng bola sa iyo na na talagang ititira mo talaga yun.
Gusto ko sana fire kay Paul eh. Atin to pare! Gusto ko sana eh, pero wala. But I think I just got a good shot fake. Then I think Richard jumped, but then I got a clear shot. So I got a clear sign of the basket, so I took it.
You talk about the trust nung you talk about it kanina. You started off well, pero parang nagaling ka after nung start ng second half, and then game on the line, so you can get more around.
That just shows how Coach Tab trusts us and how much he trusts the work we've put in. We've been playing since January, and we have put in hours and hours of work, and that for that one moment, we have to dig deep to all those months of preparation for that one shot. And not just my shot, but Everybody shot, match shot, Mike shot. Everybody took the months of preparation to put it in this game because it was all that we needed to win today.
Coach Andy, how does the Prince Orizu's fifth foul help the team?
Well, you know, Prince Orizu's tall, he's strong, and you could see that they had a run anchored on him scoring inside. Yeah, he's a load. That's why we identified that, and that part of our game plan was to make sure that we wanted to attack Prince Orizu so that he's not just in the paint, just standing and being tall, man, making move. That's why, if you notice, we really wanted to involve whoever he was targeting. So it was fortunate for us that our game plan worked.
Coach Tab told us after game 1, your team looked like AMP, pero down the stretch, you were down. Talk about yung character from that mga bata.
There was a point there where you could say that, could doubt, the character of this team. There were moments there where FEU really went on a run, but, it's a testament to our boys. We're not expecting them to be perfect. They'll commit mistakes, but how they bounce back from those mistakes. They committed some mistakes, FEU capitalized on that, but our boys kept focused. They didn't succumb to the pressure, and they stayed focused on the task at hand, which was they had to do their job in order for us to have a chance to win. And it's a very good, like I said, it's a very good learning opportunity, very good chance for our players to grow. Not just as basketball players, but this is something that will help them as persons. So we're very happy for this kind of an opportunity and a game that they got to experience this.
Underdog mo kayo? Usual questions. Favorite?
Yeah, it's like I said, it's gonna be tough. LaSalle's got the defending champs. They've got the MVP. They've got the very good players. Yeah, and if you look at it, man for man, it's a very big task for us. But we're not looking at man for man. We're gonna look at our matchup as a team, the way that we've done every game. And that's the thing that we have to do. We have to approach this as a team and figure out a way to get an upset over LaSalle.